Hey guys, I wasn't planning on doing a video, and I'm not going to do it install video or anything, but I just wanted to come on here and bring this up because I'm working on my front suspension right now, and I am putting the Bilstein 5100s in. That's what it looks like right now. It's been a nightmare. This side not so much compared to the other side, because you live and you learn, and I learn a little bit from the other side. My opinion is, if you're going to order these Bilstein 5100s, and guys, don't worry about this. These are two tensioners here. There's not a lot of pressure on them because I've got the bolt on the front here. Right there, if it'll focus. There we go. So yeah, I got the bolt on. Don't worry, and I've loosened them up pretty good. They're coming off about loose. But anyway, so this is a nightmare, guys. If you're gonna get these, get the 6120s or whatever the 6000 series is, because the 5100s you have to use the OEM Ford struts and all the other stuff. And I wasn't quite sure if I should use this boot because it doesn't say in the instructions whether to toss it or not. But I ended up reusing it. I did cut the boot off, the little rubber boot off a little bit, because I raised my suspension up to 1.8 inches. I didn't do the 2.5 inches because I didn't want to ruin my, I didn't want to mess my the alignment. But I know the alignment's going to be off a little bit, so I'm going to try to do it myself. I'm going to try to do the alignment myself. But so my opinion, guys, this is just my opinion. If you're going to get these, get the 6100 series. Don't get the 5100. Not for the Ranger. This is, it's a lot of work, put it that way. I'm pretty tired. It's late. I started early this morning. And yeah, so I'll get up and show you the other side. Although the other side's still lifted. So don't look at that and say, oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty high, because there's still lift on it. Let me back up here. There we go. There's the rear and the front. It's lifted a little bit, but that's 1.8 inches once I take that little jack down. And anyway, I'll show you the end result later, but I just wanted to bring this video up because this has been a nightmare, and I'm going to keep going at it, but I wouldn't suggest you do this yourself. Anyway, so I haven't seen a lot of people mention the 1.8 inch lift on the Bilstein 5100s, but I wanted to bring it up because give you a different idea of what the different heights are on the adjustable 5100s. And right before I get off of here, I want to show you what I'm talking about for those that are interested. I was curious myself, but I couldn't get any information on it. So here you go. Help you guys out. There you go. There's the heights. 0. Put it on the clamp 1. No, stay in focus. 0.6 inches on 2. 1.2 inches on 3. 1.8 inches on 4. And 2.5 inch, which is the typical one for most people that want to get a lift. They do the 2.5 all the way up to 5. I did the 1.8 inch, which is this one right here, the fourth one. I didn't do it all the way up. Not only the gas mileage was my concern, but the compression of this spring. The 2.5, I would have needed to compress it even more, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't really feel comfortable using these, but now I do, because this is my second time doing it, and the second time was much easier. So I'm going the 1.8, less compression on the spring, a little bit better ride, softer ride, not as harsh because we're using the original springs from Ford. And then also, when you take this apart and put it back together with the Bilsteins, you actually have to align this little bolt right here with the bottom, because it has to mount into those holes and up into there perfectly, like a puzzle. And if you don't install this right and you take this off and the tension is on it, then you can't go back. Well, you can. You'd have to start all over again and then put these back on, and it's a nightmare, guys. So if you're a little tech savvy, or if you're savvy with automotive stuff, automotive savvy, then try it. If you're trying to save a lot of money, try it. But if you got spare change, have someone else do it. And that's my opinion. Okay, I just wanted to make this short and sweet. I'll show you the after I'm done. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I hope you guys like this kind of videos. I'm pretty tired. All right, there it is. See if I can back it out. There you go. Bilstein 5100 installed. I don't recommend you do it yourself, but if you want to save money, go for it. It's challenging, but you learn the first time you do it on the driver or passenger side, and then the second time it's going to be a little bit easier naturally. But anyway, so there it is, the end result. I'm gonna cut to another clip of the truck off of the jack, and probably daytime, so probably tomorrow. But movie magic, you'll see it here in a second. All right, guys, there we go. There's the end result. Just disregard Mo, the golden. He's just hanging out, watching. He's like, what are you doing? Anyway, so there's the 1.8 inch lift by Bilstein, the Bilstein 5100s. Mo, you stay in there. So there you go. There's not the 2.5 inch like normal. You get a little bit of sag in the front, just a little, not as bad as it was when I first got it, well, from factory, but I like a little bit just in case I need to tow something and it'll level itself out. The front was just way too far down, but this is a 1.8 inch Bilstein 5100s B8s, and I like it. Sorry about that. I even did my own alignment in the front, so I'm headed to the Ford dealer to verify that my alignment is correct. Hopefully they don't charge me for that. But anyway, there it is. Let's see if I can get an inside view. Hang on, Mo. Stay right there, buddy. There they are. It's hard to see them, but they're down there. Let's take a look at the other side. There's the other side. Mo, what do you think? There you go. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below, guys. Take care.